All right, perfect. Let's go. All right.
What are we going?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Freddy stops at 2.
3, 2, 1.
No, he stops at 2.
Who the
What are you
fuck
talking
is
about?
Freddy?
Aaron, I'm gonna have a mental breakdown.
From iCarly, he goes.
Oh well, I'm not Freddy fucking Benson. 4, 3, 2. Fuck me. Alright, 3, 2, 1, 2. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Ramble with Amble. I'm your host, Cody Amble, and we can barely hold it together right now. I just got yelled at for counting down 3, 2, 1. Aaron, who says that they like to count to 2?
Freddie Benson.
Freddie Benson from the Nickelodeon hit show iCarly.
Cody's about to have a mental breakdown on camera.
So first off, I'm your host here, Cody Amble. My name's right there. You probably knew that. We're gonna get going. We got stuff to talk about. We have, as we had last time, episode 37. We've got Aaron Meier. Aaron.
Hello, yeah. This is my 4th appearance, I think.
That's true. Gavin.
Wait, but is it 4th? But because we did.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Yeah.
This is the first thing I wanted to talk about today. So we had the reason there's such a big gap in between this episode and the last episode. We recorded a whole episode, a very good episode. It was such a good episode
With our lovely neighbors.
with our neighbors.
Yeah.
They'll be back on soon because it was a great episode. Every file, video, audio, all gone, all just corrupted. I'm honestly surprised we're recording right now, to be honest.
Shout out GarageBand.
Knock on wood. Yeah, shout out GarageBand.
The audacity.
The audacity.
The audacity. Yeah, I've spent an hour before this recording started trying to figure everything out. That's why I'm close to a mental breakdown. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about What are you guys doing? A friendship bracelet? You know, at least it's for a good cause. It's for a good cause. I don't feel like we should talk about the org anymore on the air.
Oh,
just
no,
in
no,
case,
probably
but
I didn't bring up the org.
Huh?
I didn't bring
Yeah,
it
you
up.
brought
know
up the
didn't.
org.
I know you didn't. I'm just giving you a pass for doing the friendship bracelet.
We're friends.
That's true. Yeah. This is true. Well, let's get us started. We're about the one this comes out. It's probably a week out now. But let's talk about the Super Bowl. I needed to have you guys on because, well, let's face it. I don't know sports. I don't. I was a sports announcer. Don't know sports. So, Gavin, what'd you think? What were your thoughts? Out of 5, what would you give the game?
Why out of 5? Why not 10?
Out of
I feel
7.
Like
Out of 7.
Out of 7? I
Out
can
of
live with
7.
out of 7.
Okay.
I mean, it depends how you look at it. Like, you know, like, in total, I'd say 7 out of 7 game. But there were things that did upset me a lot, especially the fact that the Bengals coaching staff just absolutely, like, sold the Super Bowl because they had, like, such an easy dub and then just decided that they wanted to let the Rams win. So, yeah.
Well, Aaron, anything to comment on that? To agree, disagree?
Yeah, that plus the refs at the very last, like, second really made the game, like... out of 7, I have to give it, like, a 6 at best. I mean, I was, like, hyped for it going in, don't get me wrong, because, like, Bengals, Joe Burrow.
Bengals.
Joe Shiesty.
Joe Shiesty.
Love Joe
But
Shiesty.
maybe I'm, like, out of pocket here, but I just didn't think it felt like a very Super Bowl-y Super Bowl.
It did not.
Like,
Underwhelming in a way.
I don't know why. Like, it just,
Yeah.
the game kind of felt, like, there was exciting stuff. The game just kind of felt boring. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the first Super Bowl that, like, like, I was very invested because I, like, really wanted the Bengals to win. But, like, at the same time, like, I feel like we were just, like, watching for the commercials, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And, okay, going off of disappointing, one of the things I really wanted to talk about was the halftime show.
Yeah.
Were you guys also disappointed by the halftime show? Because I wasn't a fan. I was kind of a fan.
I wasn't disappointed.
No.
I wasn't. I mean, like, in theory, 10 out of 10 halftime show. But
Yeah.
in execution,
Mm-hmm.
it just too many people. Not enough time
Yeah.
for any actual like theatrics. Or
The
like,
Weeknd's was better.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that. I feel like a lot of people disagree with that, but I think the Weeknd's halftime show is like the best one I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
So
A lot of people were saying this last. I've seen a lot of like there's a big like split, a 50 cent 50 cent split. Yeah, what was that? 50 cents hanging upside down like a
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Well, I mean,
I feel like he must have thought of that and was like, this will be cool.
well,
and then
you know why, right?
No, I don't know why. Please tell.
Because he did that in the original music video for the song.
Oh, see,
So maybe you're just
Knowledge.
not cultured, and
Yeah.
that's why you like didn't like
that's
the show.
true. Honestly, I'm ashamed to admit this, and I'm gonna say this on air right now. I had no idea who 50 Cent was before the show started. No idea. No clue. I know. Come at me with your pitchforks.
I don't even know what to say.
I enjoyed him singing on the halftime show. I did. But I was like, who's this guy?
Who was the white guy that sang?
Should I tell that story?
You
Please
should.
do.
Please do.
So, if you watch the halftime show, you have like a pretty good idea of what I'm talking about. But like halfway through the halftime show, when Eminem comes out, I get a text from my mom, and I look down and it just says, "So who's the white guy?" I'm like,
God,
This is great.
you were rolling.
Does Michelle watch or listen?
to Eminem.
I
To
would've
this.
said- I would've-
Not to Eminem. Why would I? Obviously, if she doesn't know who Eminem is, she probably doesn't listen to Eminem.
She doesn't have Spotify, but I could probably put her on Apple Music.
Ooh. Well, Michelle, if you're watching or listening, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for giving us Aaron.
Why'd you say that?
And I won't let her listen to this episode.
Yeah, no.
It's true. What am I supposed to say? My mom gave everyone me, I guess, in a way, right? Is that too out of pocket? I don't think that sounds out of pocket.
Weird.
I guess
to
it
point
sounds a
out.
little
It's
weird.
just, it is very weird.
Okay, well, I'll take the bullet on that one.
Yeah.
That was weird. Sorry, Aaron's mom. Sorry to moms everywhere.
Yeah.
Sorry, motherhood.
That's Mrs. Meyer to you now.
Mrs.
Yeah, my
Meyer.
apologies, Mrs. Meyer. Well, there's no great transition here, but
Yeah.
the commercials. We talked about it. We wanted to.
Yeah.
We were just looking forward to the commercials.
We were.
Starting off, obviously a very big, very big thing, especially for me. I'm a big movie guy, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everyone loves movies, whatever.
Mhm.
So like, I always look forward to the Super Bowl because that's when like studios are putting like their most money into like their big event stuff. So it's
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
you're gonna get some good stuff, and I'm gonna say it. We didn't get good stuff.
We did not. That,
Did
No.
which is the camera's flipped? Is it?
Cameras flip? No, everyone. Wait.
But like, okay, yeah.
Yeah. What you?
It's opposite because
Visual
Uh-huh.
description. We're
They're-
holding up an L.
yeah, we're
Yeah,
holding up
yeah.
an L, but this is my right hand though.
Yes. So yeah, we're all.
Yeah.
For those listening on audio.
No, wait,
Left-
this is right.
Left
We're
and right
holding
is
up
hard.
3
Because if we're
L's
spelling
right
out
now.
loser, we've got L-O.
Oh, okay. Aaron.
Yeah.
Okay, Gavin's making an L and an O.
No,
Oh, almost an S. Aaron's almost got an S.
all right, no more hand signs. Well, yeah, the commercials were underwhelming.
Yeah. The first one I was like, the first one that comes to mind was the Jurassic World 3 trailer, and I was
Yeah.
like, I don't like the last 2 Jurassic Worlds. I just don't like it. And I was like, maybe this will look cool. No, not for me.
Even like this might be like a hot take, and I know that it was like so wholesome and everything and yada yada, but like I was pretty underwhelmed by the Budweiser one.
Yeah.
Where like okay, the horse and the dog are just like grown up, but like I don't know, they like did nothing with it. Like the first time they did that commercial, it was like
Mm-hmm.
bring a
It's
tear
really
to
good.
your eye, like
Yeah.
you're
Oh, yeah.
cheering, but like I don't know, it did it again this year, and it was kind of like
This was definitely by far the worst Budweiser commercial.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it was kind of an L.
Well, like a few years ago, because I was also a big fan of like when they do the Sappy Horse commercial. It was
Yeah.
like always a highlight every year. And then I remember like 3-4 years ago they started just doing like a traditional commercial where it was like, I'm probably getting this wrong like with like specifics, but it would just be like quick interviews with like people that really liked Budweiser or like investors or something like that. Something like that where it was like a very bland like commercial. They didn't have any of the horses, which is like the staple.
Yeah.
It was really weird. No.
You know what commercial I hate?
Which
like
one?
hate?
Which
The
commercial?
Uber Eats commercial.
Which one was the Uber Eats
Pisses
commercial
me
again?
off.
I don't know.
Literally, it's like, it's Uber Eats, but they order stuff that's not food, and then they eat it. It's like the lady like takes a bite out of like a stick of lipstick. I don't know what it is, but it just like pisses me off.
I do not remember seeing that commercial.
What?
I don't remember that commercial.
That's even like an Olympic commercial that's
Yeah.
been re-rolling.
It literally, it like genuinely like gives me the ick. It's like, ugh.
The ick.
Yeah.
The one that gave me kind of the ick, not as much as the ick, all the metaverse commercials. I was like, do we really? We're just talking about the metaverse.
That was like half of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Honestly, the probably like coolest commercial was the Coinbase one.
Oh,
Where
QR
they
code?
did the QR code.
That was cool. It was different.
Like that was like the best commercial. Like if you're targeting like our generation as an audience.
Oh, yeah. Well, because we were sitting in the living room and that thing starts playing. It's all
Yeah.
quiet, and you're like, "What is it?" So you gotta like scan.
And then you scan
to do
it, and then as soon as it hit the top corner, we could like the whole time we were like waiting for it to like bounce between corners, and like you know that they're gonna end it with it hitting the top corner, and then we literally were like yelling as soon as it hit the top corner.
It was exciting. I was hyped. I was hyped.
Well, like that and like was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the other commercials, like I don't know, they're just kind of lame.
Yeah, it was kind of just. I mean, there was one commercial that I want to use to transition to our next segment, but I want to talk about the commercial itself too.
Yeah,
The Doritos commercial.
that was a good commercial.
It was the best commercial.
That was the best
think.
commercial. Yeah.
I mean, it had the sloth, the bear that was twerking.
The twerking bear.
Yeah.
The bear was throwing it back. It was, I wasn't expecting to see this, but it was something.
Can we talk about the bags, like the chip bags? Because literally, like every time we see one of those commercials, we always bring it up. Where it's like the bags look so goofy, especially like the Lay's commercials, where they like. I don't even remember who was in the Lay's commercials.
There was it was Paul Rudd and Seth Rogen.
Yes, that's right.
It was just kind of. It looks so fake.
It looks so fake.
Take a look next time.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like it would look weird. I feel like there needs to be like a good in between because it would look weird if you had the super crinkled bag and it wouldn't look good, but at the same point, it looks not like the actual bag, like the way it is right now. But transitioning from that commercial, one of the stars of the Doritos commercial was that sloth, and so. No, not that. There was something I brought up before the show that would, if there's a Ramble with Amble After Dark in the future, I'll bring up that point.
I don't even know if you should there.
No, it's
probably not. So, to transition, we're talking about sloths. We're going to debut, you're supposed to debut in the Lost episode, but we lost it. Oh no. So here's the new graphic and whatever. Here's a fancy little graphic I made in lecture for Amble Planet. Let's throw it there. Amble Planet. Whoa. Here we go. All right, we're in Amble Planet now. I don't know how we're supposed to transition from that, I guess, but talking about the sloth. Okay, I've got a few questions. I guess I'm going to try and normalize for Amble Planet. I'm going to ask this every time for Amble Planet. What are your general thoughts on sloths? What do you think about them? What do you think?
I mean...
Any hot takes?
They're pretty cool.
Yeah, if they were fast, they'd be scary.
If they were fast, they will. It was low-key terrifying when in the commercial when the sloth grabbed that Dorito bag and like he was crawling fast. Like that's like nightmare stuff. Like, it reminds me of like the sloths in like... Or not the sloths, but like the evil alien monsters in A Quiet Place. How they're like supposed to, they like kind of look like sloths. Like it reminds me of that.
Yeah, sloths were fast. That would be terrifying.
You
They
know-
have those hook hands.
But they're kind of cool.
You know what they've always reminded me of? This is like remember like Temple Run, the monsters that
Yeah,
would chase you?
Oh yeah.
They look like sloths to me.
They do.
And
I think it's funny that, like, have you ever heard the one where it's like sloths sometimes just like grab their own arm as like a tree branch and then they like let go with their other hand and then just like fall because they're not holding anything.
That sounds like if I was if I was a sloth, that's something
Yeah.
I would do. Just grab onto my own arm. But also another question that I want to throw to: if you were placed in an octagon, UFC style, with a sloth, do you think you would win? And I feel like this one's pretty easy. I feel like this is a pretty easy one. But what are your thoughts, Gavin? What do you think?
Yes.
Yes.
I easy dub, easy clap.
Feel confident. You're just gonna
I don't.
beat the living.
No,
hell out
this
of this
is an
sloth.
easy one.
Oh yeah, Aaron.
oh yeah, 100% that sloth. I mean, I don't want to kill a sloth.
Yeah,
No,
no,
yeah,
I would
yeah.
feel bad.
No, and that for the UFC idea, like beating up an animal. Obviously, no one wants to beat up an animal, so we're gonna say it's like, I don't know how to make that. It's magic. It's not real. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something like it's magic.
He's not. It's a robot sloth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So it's
fair.
it's a robot sloth, something like that. Because we don't want to actually hurt animals. We love animals. Big fans of animals. But last question related to
Yes.
sloths. If you had a pet sloth, what would you name it?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Aaron, I'll go to you first. If you need some time to think.
I don't know
that's okay.
why. The first name that came to me, and I'm kind of rolling with it.
Mm-hmm.
Slinky.
Slinky.
I like it. Like,
Like-
Damn it. Oh, sorry, Aaron.
No,
Continue.
no,
Please continue.
I'm
Go
just
for
gonna say they kind of like slink around, and then
Mhm.
like they kind of their movement. It's kind of like a slinky. I don't know. I
That's
call him
true.
Slinky.
That's fair. That's a good reason.
I think either like two names come to mind, and I think it would either be Gary, or I would just name him Slow.
Mm.
Like, or I guess it might be funny too if you named him like Fast or like
Oh, yeah.
Flash from what isn't those animal movies? Isn't the one sloth named Flash?
Yeah.
I think that's hilarious.
Isn't that like Zootopia?
Zootopia or whatever?
Zootopia's a
But
good movie.
you
Good
never,
movie.
Cody, you haven't given your opinions on sloths.
I
You
know.
ask us these questions, but you don't answer them yourself.
I just realized that a few seconds ago. But excellent point. I like sloths. I think they're okay. You know,
Yeah.
they're slow, like me. I like their little. They're very unique. There's not anything
They are.
too similar to like a sloth. Close,
Yeah.
like maybe a monkey,
Hmm,
but like it's not.
scary.
Yeah, I'm scared of monkeys. Understandably so. Not like there's a monkey on our logo. I have to. When I send Aaron the logo, I send it without that included, so just in case. Yeah, it's cut out in the frame
Yeah,
here
you can
for
only see
video.
his tail.
For video watchers, we have a Rainbow with Amble flag right here, but the monkey in the logo is actually cut off. You can't see it. It's a shame. Yeah. But yeah, I like sloths, and I also think I feel confident I could beat one in the octagon. You know,
Yeah.
I think I
Yeah.
just kick it, just keep kicking it a bunch. You know,
That's so morbid.
Cody's just gonna curb stomp the sloth.
Oh yeah, that or it's so like it's got such like it's so light. I feel like, and it's also
Yeah.
so like you said, very slinky.
Mhm.
As I'm waving my arms for the camera, this looks so weird. I feel like I just pick it up by the legs and just start swinging it around, throw it at the wall. You know.
Okay,
Just
well,
squat.
I feel like we're talking about like we don't
Oh, yeah.
want to hurt animals.
Oh, no,
we don't
no,
want to
no,
do
no.
this, but you're going into a lot of detail here about.
Okay, and that's a fair point. That is a very fair point. This is under the idea that it's not a real animal.
Oh, yeah.
It's either a robot sloth or some kind of magic sloth. A witch is like, oh, I made a sloth and it's gonna mess you up. I don't know why I went into that way. The magic witch of the Octagon is gonna come in, throwing some kind of clay sloth down, and it's real. You know, it's like a voodoo sloth or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, and I guess I would name it, for some reason, the one that comes to mind, is, I like the alliteration. I like keeping, like, the S. So Slinky, I do appreciate Slinky. And Flash I like for the irony.
Yeah.
But I feel like I would like to name it like just something like Dave. I think Dave the Sloth is
See, that's
fun.
why I was like Gary. Like
Yeah.
just like a normal like generic human name.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's pretty good.
I feel like that works like pretty well for like a sloth. They've got that vibe.
They
you
do,
know?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Well, transitioning to one last thing, not Super Bowl related, but kind of. There was a lot of chaos on social media during the
boy.
Super Bowl, and we've got some time. So let's go to pop quiz. I've got some questions for pop quiz. Cue the other motion graphic if you're watching on video. So, okay, I've got some questions for pop quiz. All right, so we're talking about the Pete Davidson, Kanye West situation.
Can you please use his real name? Skeet.
Yes, Skeet Davidson.
Skeet Davidson.
So, for those not keeping up on what's going on, Kanye West, obviously very famous rapper, songwriter, everything. Very good music. Big fan. Well, big fan of his music. Not divorced with Kim Kardashian as of right now. She's trying to divorce him.
I thought it was official.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure Kanye has made sure it's not official yet. But yeah, he's kind of just Pete Davidson, famous comedian from SNL, now dating his soon-to-be ex-wife. And Kanye has taken to Instagram and a bunch of other platforms during the Super Bowl to tweet out either really bad photoshops and saying bad things about Pete Davidson and also calling him
Skeet.
Skeet Davidson.
Skeet
calling
Davidson.
him Skeet Davidson.
Oh, gosh.
But yeah, I've got some questions for you two. Do you think Pete Davidson, very big on SNL,
Yeah.
this Saturday night, do you think Pete Davidson will address like what has happened in the past week at all?
Honestly, I don't think so. I feel like Skeet is a big enough person to like realize that Kanye is like absolutely like having a mental meltdown right now, and like he really shouldn't press the buttons more.
Mm-hmm.
I think even like hasn't he even like said stuff kind of similar to that on social media where he's like, I'm just like I don't want to like get in between like the lives of like you and your kids or anything like that. He's just trying to like date Kim. So
Yeah.
I think, or at least I hope that Skeet is gonna be the bigger man and just like not say anything about it. But it would kind of be funny if he did.
Yeah, and I feel like it should also be said. I feel like a lot of people have already said this, but like I believe, and if I get something like this wrong, if one of you two knows, please correct me, or someone listening, if you know better, I apologize if I get this wrong. I believe Kanye is bipolar. Am I correct?
I mean, he's not like diagnosed, but it's pretty.
It's pretty.
Okay, because I thought I heard that he was diagnosed with being bipolar, but obviously, like,
I don't know.
he has. There's something going on, and
He's
I don't want to
not
like
fully mentally stable.
Yeah,
right?
I don't want to like make fun of that kind of situation.
Yeah.
Obviously, but it was a big thing that was going on, so it's hard not to talk about.
It is hard not to talk about it.
But Aaron, what do you think? What do you think is gonna happen on SNL?
You see, what Gavin said sounded really like wholesome and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think Pete's gonna rip Kanye on SNL. I mean, I feel like with everything that Kanye has said, I'm not saying it's fair game for Pete to say something, but like, I mean, Kanye, despite like just because he's going through like a mental breakdown, like he needs help, but it doesn't give him an excuse to like just be an asshole.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair point.
Like, if I don't see like Pete like, I don't know, like in costume as like I don't know, like Kanye's like, maybe I'll go as Kim and then like something like that.
That would be, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Either one, I feel like I'm like right down the fence. I feel like either is very possible right now.
Yeah.
But I'm a big Pete Davidson fan, but I also like, I don't know, it's crazy right now. It's just,
it is wild.
When I was opening Instagram, Kanye was posting like every 20 minutes a new thing in all caps, just saying like, stay away from my kids and all that stuff. So it was a lot. It was a lot, but But yeah.
He is being super toxic, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's bad.
Yeah,
But he kind of just needs to, like, move on.
Yeah.
You know?
Him and his new
Take the
girlfriend, I
L.
think, just broke up, too.
Julia Fox.
Yeah, literally,
Yeah,
that's
Julia
true.
Fox.
Like, he's literally was, like, with her. And didn't he send, like, Kim, like, a truck full of roses?
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you literally, like, are balls deep in this other girl, and you're, like, still, like, all up on your ex-wife. And I guess soon to be ex-wife. But it's like,
Yeah,
I don't know, it's not a good look.
No, it's not the best look. And he also bought the house across the street from Kim.
It's
Also
like
a little...
actually like crazy stalker activity.
Yeah. I'm not here to like... I never thought like a year ago if you were like, I'll be defending Kim Kardashian. Like,
Yeah.
I'd probably say no, that's crazy. But like, I don't know. In this situation, and obviously it's like celebrity stuff and you don't know these people. So it's
That
like,
is true.
you never know what's really going on. So we can only really judge what's going on from social media. But based off of what I've seen from social media, my best guess is this is just kind of gotten crazy.
Yeah.
Gotten real crazy. So who knows? I don't know how this situation's going to end up, but it's interesting, I guess. I don't know. I hope something really bad doesn't happen because I know some people have been thinking something bad might happen. So hopefully.
Like what?
I don't know. I mean, so I don't want to like necessarily like put stuff out there,
Yeah,
but just
I
like
guess that's fair.
it's just some stuff that like Kanye showing signs of like stuff that people like ex-husbands or something like that have done in the past that have gotten a little more extreme, I suppose.
Yeah.
So like obviously hopefully nothing like that happens. Wouldn't hope like anything that would happen like anywhere obviously, but yeah, no, it's just crazy Super Bowl.
Crazy Super Bowl.
Had about a week to process. This should hopefully be coming out soon, very soon, given the break we've had in between episodes. That lost episode talked about so much good stuff.
We did.
You know? Pushing
Lots of good
P.
stuff. Pushing P.
We did talk about the Kim and Kanye situation, though.
We did, yeah.
So we touched on it. We
recovered
would have
that.
had a lot to update on. We didn't get the Super Bowl.
I think talking about seals for Amble Planet was better than sloths, but
Oh yeah, no,
that footage is gone.
I completely agree. Seals will come back because I've
Good.
recently found in the past few weeks that I am obsessed with seals. I think because of that Amble Planet, but that was lost. So now we can talk about seals again. I love seals. They're great. They're just little dogs in the ocean. I don't know. It's just, oh gosh, I love seals. But yeah, that is, well, that's everything. Unless you two had anything else you wanted to say, I think we should be good to close this one out. Gavin, any closing remarks?
No, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah.
Aaron?
Well, no.
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 Perfect. Well, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the long wait in between episodes. Like I said, corrupted files, technology's a bitch. But yeah, this has been episode 38 of
Wow.
Ramble with Amble. I know. Wow. We're getting up there in the numbers. Getting up there. But thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening. I have to say this now because we're on YouTube. In case you didn't know, you can watch us on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe anywhere you watch or listen. It's very much appreciated. Make sure to rate all that stuff. 5 stars, or how many stars you think we deserve. Please, if it's not 5, please just leave it alone.
If it's not
okay.
5, we don't want it.
Yeah, it's not 5 or maybe like a high 4. It's fine. Just forget about it. I never said a thing. But yeah, comment down below. That's something else you can do. I forget you can do these things now. But yeah, thank you for listening. And we will see you next time. Bye, everybody.